I'm reading the papers, and there are two different versions of what happened. But essentially, you both agree that you got into a fight. And you said that before you went, you did some pre-gaming, drinking, or...
Drinking, smoking.
How many... What were you drinking? You said you were drinking shots?
American Honey. It's my favorite.
And you smoked a couple of blunts.
This was on my dime.
All right, okay. You're in the car, and see, we're only about 2 minutes from home. This is you and your papers. I was driving about 30 miles per hour, that's what you say. Jai clicked the parking brake button in my BMW, and the car jolted to a stop. And then he snatched both of my phones from me and slammed them on the floor behind the driver's seat. He grabbed my throat and choked me. During the assault, he cracked my windshield with his elbow. How did that actually happen?
He's got long arms. So if he's all up in my space, choking me,
did you have any injuries to your arm?
Nothing.
Now, you say, on the other hand, all of this time she was speeding like a maniac. You claim you put your foot over the console and you touched the brake.
Yeah, I did.
But that doesn't seem possible to me. We're going to open it up for a questioning by my colleagues.
Okay, so here's the cracked windshield.
Significantly cracked.
What is this a picture of?
That is the retracting of, so that's the cup holder slot. If you actually...
Right here?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's where the
And then the glove box is where?
So if you pull, it's right underneath.
Okay. And you're saying that that comes out? And he broke that? Mm-hmm. Okay. What am I looking at here?
So that's the actual cup holder. And then you see how the gear is? That's where the park is at the top. So you can see where he actually had to hit that button.
That button right there.
Like it was a joystick, baby.
Oh, I see. It's on the gear shift.
So instead of reaching it, what do you mean? So when you said something about reaching your foot over, when
See,
you have
I didn't even know that. That's how the car got stopped. So I didn't even know that was right there.
You spent one night in a hotel?
Actually ended up spending the night in the car that night. And when my boyfriend found out, he was just like, okay, I'll get you a room. Like, we will get a room. So we got a room. And I was like, okay, I sent him the money for it.
And what about the engine? You contend that he hit the park button. There was no damage whatsoever to the car?
Now, there was nothing leaking, but they said over time, if something were to happen, it's probably because of that.
The only thing I have clear is that you hit the park button. I don't know who started this fight.
Why would I fight?
You mentioned you were tired, you had shots, you had weed in your system. I'm not passing judgment, but all of that influences behavior. Why didn't the police report indicate injuries? Why didn't the police report say
because
that
I didn't, it wasn't injuries where I needed to go to the hospital.
No, but at least say it. There's no mention of anybody getting slapped, choked, any of that.
Did you notice the windshield when you got in the car?
No.
So how do you account for this photograph of
I really don't.
an almost shattered windshield?
I really don't know how that's even there. I honestly don't.
Are you saying to us that you didn't hit the windshield?
I don't think it was me.
How'd you get it fixed?
Out of my pocket. Because after that, we had a bad hailstorm, and it shattered it, and it spread across. The only thing that kept my windshield together was the tents.
That's not a picture of the hail damage.
No.
I don't have any more questions. All right, thank you both. We'll excuse you while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you.
Royalty, Jai. We've come to a unanimous verdict. We decided that both of you bear some responsibility that ultimately led to this incident. It was not disputed, Jai, that you tried to put your foot over into Royalty's area, which was incredibly dangerous to do. Then you explained why you did it, might have caused you to react. All of those things put together is why we feel that both parties are responsible here. Royalty, we gave you credit, obviously, about the windshield because you reported that to the police that night. Royalty, we are ruling in your favor, not for the full amount, but we're going to split it in half. So we're awarding you $750. Hope that you two, at some point, come to better terms. So with that being said, the verdict is in your favor, Ms. Jones, again, for $750.
Thank you.